Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome to our exploration of a most perplexing tale. A story woven into the fabric of music history, shrouded in both reverence and relentless speculation. It's the enigma surrounding the passing of a legend. Robert Nesta Marley, known to the world as Bob Marley. Born in the lush rolling hills of the rural parish of St Anne, Jamaica, on the 6th of February 1945, Bob Marley's story began in a small village, surrounded by the rhythms of nature and the warmth of a tight-knit community. From these humble beginnings, Marley's journey would take him far beyond the boundaries of his birthplace, shaping not only his destiny, but the future of music itself. Marley ascended from modest roots, facing adversity and hardship, yet always driven by a deep passion for music and a desire to give voice to the voiceless. His early performances in local clubs and on street corners hinted at the extraordinary talent and charisma that would soon captivate the world. His music, a vibrant tapestry woven from reggae, ska and rocksteady, transcended geographical boundaries and cultural differences. Marley's sound was both a celebration of Jamaican heritage and a universal language that spoke to people of all backgrounds, uniting them through rhythm and message. He was more than a musician. He was a poet, a prophet, a voice for the oppressed, and a champion of peace and unity. Marley's words resonated with those yearning for freedom and justice, and his presence on stage was magnetic, inspiring hope and courage in the hearts of his listeners. Marley's lyrics carried powerful messages of love, rebellion, and social justice, captivating millions worldwide. His songs became a source of comfort and inspiration, echoing the struggles and dreams of people everywhere and reminding them that change was possible. Songs like One Love, Get Up, Stand Up and Redemption Song became anthems for the marginalized and ignited a fire for change. These timeless tracks not only defined a generation, but also became rallying cries for movements seeking equality, justice and unity across the globe. His influence stretched far beyond the realm of music, impacting politics, culture and the very soul of a generation. Bob Marley's legacy endures, reminding us all of the power of music to heal, unite and inspire lasting change in the world. The year was 1980. The world was changing rapidly, and in the midst of this transformation, Bob Marley stood as a beacon of hope and unity. His music echoed across continents, inspiring millions with messages of love, resistance and resilience. At the very height of his creative journey, Marley received devastating news. He was diagnosed with acral lentiginous melanoma, a rare and aggressive form of skin cancer that few had even heard of at the time. The diagnosis sent shockwaves through his inner circle, casting a shadow over his vibrant life. The first sign had seemed so innocent, a stubborn wound on his toe, thought to be nothing more than a lingering football injury. But as weeks passed and the pain refused to subside, concern grew. Doctors soon realized it was far more serious than anyone had imagined. Despite the grim diagnosis, Marley refused to let fear dictate his life. He poured his soul into his music, continuing to tour and record with a passion that defied his illness. On stage, his energy was electric, his spirit seemingly unbreakable, as if he was determined to outrun fate itself. Hoping for a miracle, Marley sought treatment in Miami, consulting with specialists and exploring every possible option. But the cancer had already spread beyond his toe, silently advancing through his body. The fight was becoming more desperate with each passing day. By May of 1981, Marley's health had deteriorated significantly. The once vibrant performer was now confined to hospital beds, surrounded by loved ones who watched helplessly as his strength faded. The world waited anxiously for news, hoping for a recovery that would never come. Longing for the comfort of home, Marley was flown from Germany to his beloved Jamaica. He wished to spend his final days in the embrace of his homeland, surrounded by the sights and sounds that had shaped his soul and his music. But fate intervened. As his condition worsened mid-flight, the plane was forced to make an emergency landing in Miami. Marley was rushed to the hospital, his journey home tragically interrupted. On May 11, 1981, Bob Marley succumbed to the disease at the young age of 36. the world mourned the loss of a legend whose voice and vision would echo for generations to come. Unanswered questions, whispers in the wind. While the world mourned the loss of a legend, whispers of doubt began to circulate. Some questioned the official cause of death, pointing to inconsistencies and, well, unanswered questions. The rapid progression of the disease seemed unusual, even for an aggressive cancer. Marley's famous dreadlocks, a symbol of his Rastafarian faith, became a point of contention. According to some reports, he had refused to cut them for medical treatment, supposedly contributing to the cancer's spread. This, however, has been disputed by those closest to him. Conspiracies grip, shadows of doubt. In the aftermath of tragedy, uncertainty lingers like a fog, seeping into every corner of the story. The truth, it seems, is always just out of reach, obscured by suspicion and unanswered questions. In the years since Marley's death, conspiracy theories have proliferated, fueled by suspicions and a lack of definitive answers. Newspapers, magazines, and late-night radio shows have all speculated endlessly, each offering their own version of what might have happened. The absence of closure has only deepened the mystery, inviting the public to fill in the blanks with their own fears and imaginations. Some believe that Marley's outspoken political views and calls for social change made him a target. His music was more than entertainment, it was a rallying cry for justice, unity, and resistance. To many, Marley represented hope for the oppressed, and that made him dangerous to those in power. They point to alleged attempts on his life, including a shooting incident at his home in 1976 as evidence of a larger conspiracy. The attack left Marley wounded but undeterred, and for some it was proof that powerful forces were determined to silence him by any means necessary. One of the most persistent theories claims that Marley was deliberately poisoned, possibly through a pair of boots given to him as a gift. The story goes that these boots, seemingly innocuous, were actually a weapon disguised as kindness, a Trojan horse that would change the course of his life forever. The theory suggests that the boots were laced with a radioactive substance intended to induce cancer. Whispers of secret agents, covert operations, and hidden toxins swirl around this narrative, painting a picture of a world where nothing is as it seems, and trust is a rare commodity. While this theory lacks concrete evidence, it highlights the deep-seated belief that Marley's death was no mere act of nature. For many, the unanswered questions and strange coincidences are too significant to ignore. The legend of Marley's final days has become a canvas for speculation, reflecting our collective need to find meaning in tragedy, and our enduring suspicion that the truth is still hidden in the shadows. Legacy, music beyond the grave. Despite the lingering questions and controversies, one thing remains undeniable. Bob Marley's music continues to resonate with people of all ages and backgrounds. His songs have become timeless classics, carrying his message of love, unity, and hope to new generations. Marley's legacy extends far beyond his music. He remains a symbol of peace, resistance, and cultural pride, particularly in his native Jamaica. His image adorns murals and merchandise worldwide, a testament to his enduring influence. The enigma remains. The circumstances surrounding Bob Marley's death, much like the man himself, remain shrouded in a captivating mystique. While the official story attributes his passing to cancer, unanswered questions and persistent conspiracy theories continue to fuel speculation. Whether he was a victim of his own beliefs, a target of political machinations, or simply succumbed to a cruel twist of fate, one thing is certain. The legend of Bob Marley will endure, his music forever etched in the annals of history. The enigma, it seems, will remain, a testament to the complex life and enduring legacy of a true icon.